Agriculture, the trending topic in Africa, especially Nigeria, where calls for diversification of the economy has seen agriculture as the new oil. Joining me in the studio is Jesse Osiobe, CEO of Farmkart, a firm that invests in agriculture. You're welcome, Jesse. It's great to have you.
Thank you, Maka. Thanks for having me.
So first off, what is Farmkart?
Farmkart is an agricultural setup that has ventured into producing fresh farm foods and also investing its stock in the agricultural sector. Basically, we accept investments into agriculture through our firm, and also we actually produce a few of those farm fresh foods. Okay.
So your tagline, we invest in agriculture, what does that mean exactly?
We invest in agriculture is a tag we actually just used. Why? Because it's what we were doing. We started investing into fish farms when we started off. So we used that because it's the driving force of Farmkart. We will keep on investing because you need to invest, you need to put funds, you need to put knowledge, you need to put time, and all those are investing. You have to invest all those commodities to actually bring out the best out of everything you're doing. So we're investing in agriculture is infusing everything to make sure that whatever you're trying to bring out comes out at the best most of.
So as I said earlier, the topic of the day in Nigeria is the diversification of the economy. Okay. The attention has shifted very suddenly to agriculture from oil. So why do you think agribusiness is now considered the new oil in Nigeria?
I wouldn't say it's the new oil because honestly, agriculture has been before oil.
Okay.
And I think we took our eyes off the real ball and went somewhere else because there was quick money to get. So I wouldn't say agriculture is the new oil. Agriculture has been there, but we just left it. But we're coming back to it because we've literally now known that oil is not sustainable. And agriculture is sustainable. Agriculture can keep us alive. Agriculture can keep us growing. Agriculture is the food of life. So I feel that the new oil basically shouldn't be tagged agriculture, but agriculture should be termed the way of life.
Okay.
Because you won't drink oil. No one's going to drink oil. No one's going to process oil to anything that will be edible. But agriculture can be processed, can be turned into renewable energy in every form of life, and it can sustain human life. So I think agriculture is the new way, and it's the only place that can keep us sustainable for years to come.
Okay. So processing and packaging, those are two words that seem to make the difference between meager profits and mega profits. So what advice would you give young agripreneurs on the processing and packaging of their produce?
Wow. Processing and packaging, it's one of the things we lack here in Nigeria.
Okay.
Because most of our produce leave the shores of the country raw, or we sell them raw and expect to try and see how we can process them manually to get something out of it. If we can't get anything out of it, we just throw it away as waste product. So, but I feel in our time right now, things are changing, and we're trying to see how we can get more out of what we're producing. So, for every young business entrepreneur, I feel you should sit down and see how your produce can move from just a normal product to something that can be evolving into something that everyone will try to accept. For instance, we actually produced oil, but sometimes sell just crude and actually buy petrol, buy diesel, buy kerosene. If all that is done here, we won't have to sell our produce. Same thing with our cocoa, which we sell out and we get chocolate, which you get. So if we have the machineries, if we have the well-to-do in the country, we can get to process our own products and actually sell and actually accept our own products. So packaging is important. Look for the best. Don't undermine anything you're doing about packaging. Make sure you look for how your products can be packaged, because listen, we look at the outward. Everybody wants something that is really nice. Nobody's even bothered about what's inside. If the packaging is cool, they take the product. So as you're trying to make your processes right, also try and make your packaging right, because both of them in hand will give you a good business.
That's true. So the president of the African Development Bank, Akinwumi Adesina, is also the 2017 World Food Prize laureate. He's won $250,000 and he's promised to pledge the money to young agripreneurs. So say, by some stroke of luck, you've won $250,000 from Akinwumi Adesina. What would you do with that money for your business?
Wow. First of all, I'll say congratulations to Dr. Akinwumi Adesina for doing an amazing job. He's really doing an amazing job for Nigeria as a country and Africa as a whole. And I think for the whole world as well, because we need to understand that food has evolved and what we eat is really helpful to how we are sustained as human beings. So if I was able to win, I really don't know anyway, but if I was to win that, I think I would just go back investing into agriculture, into what we do, and also set up a knowledge center where young agri-entrepreneurs can get knowledge for free. Come in, have a discussion where we actually brainstorm and have, just like you have a Silicon Valley in California. Yeah, you can have that for agriculture. Here, probably anywhere in Nigeria, where people sit down and interact and see how food processes can become better, see whatever we can do, what research is going on, and create that environment, that conducive environment, what is going on in tech and how to happen in food, and things can get better.
Okay, so Mr. Adesina also said that Africa is in danger of food insecurity, given that the average age of farmers is 60 years old. So what do you think policymakers or even the private sector can do to encourage young people to get into agribusiness?
I think 3 key principles for me is education, enlightenment, and exposure. Okay. And that basically will work from the grassroots, where agriculture is imbibed or imputed into the kids at secondary school and primary school. They are getting to understand that what they eat is really important to how they live. Like I say, health is wealth. So if they understand that, they take cognizance of what they are eating on a daily basis, they will have the passion and the drive to go into seeing how they can produce their whole food, how they can plant behind their backyard and have healthy tomatoes, have healthy peppers, have healthy cucumbers, and they can see that they're literally helping the economy literally by producing their food and reducing junks and reducing waste. So I feel enlightenment is important, education is important, and exposure is important, and let us start from the grassroots so that we know that in the next 20, 30 years, the kids coming up understand that food is health and health is wealth. Yeah, I feel so.
So finally, and on a lighter note, in 3 words, describe Farmkart.
Okay.
In 3 words only.
3 words.
Yeah.
Growth.
Yes.
Love. Profit.
Why have you chosen the word love?
Because you have to love people or love yourself to understand that what you're producing is what will keep someone alive. Because in the processing of your daily food, what you give, how your produce is grown, understand that there can be side effects and negative side effects and good side effects. So you have to understand that the love you have for people is what you would put into growing your food. Because literally, if you can't eat your food, you shouldn't give it out. True. So that's why I love to eat my catfish. So I know that, yes, it's healthy for people to eat because I do eat it myself. So that love is also important. It's really important. And because if you take out love, you could do things anyhow just to make money. Yes. But if there's love there, you understand that is a driving force, and that will help you keep a balance to how you produce your food. Okay, so how can we get a bit of a lovely catfish? Yeah, okay. You can contact Farmkart on an Instagram page. We are at Farmkart NG on Instagram, and we have all our contacts. Our website is www.farmkart.ng. And you can contact us anytime. You have access to us. You can come to the farm if you want to. Give us a phone call, and we are available at any time. Great. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for watching. Join the discussion on social media and stay connected. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and connect with us on LinkedIn. For more interviews or daily updates, visit www.footprintafrica.com. Thank you for watching.